Our next story here in Lagos, where tensions were high on Thursday after military personnel allegedly collaborating with agents from the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration were captured on video seizing goods from traders at the Trade Fair International Market. In the video, as the seizure unfolded, traders gathered to defend their businesses, which ultimately turned into a protest. Let's take a look.
The NAFDAC sent them down here. What should be the name at Trade Fair? 30th of October 2025. The NAFDAC be a Columbia maybe. I'm on tank.
How many Black Maria have we? 5 Black Marias. Blue ina ya number da on a full truck na agbada. Ofa bu truck awe ba ki mafia o. Aya Maria ime India o.
Happening in BBA now, NAFDAC, they carry soldiers, armored car.
This market, Right, this was unfortunate. This video, has triggered a lot of conversation online with people asking why certain goods were targeted for seizure, while others wondered why the military seemed to have been deployed in this situation just to seize goods from ordinary citizens. And that's the rhetoric online. Why was the military deployed for this operation? We're yet to see a statement from, NAFDAC at this moment. Because of time, I wouldn't take the tweets, so you can...
Simple, because if government forces, the authorities want to bully people, it's the military they use. Because they think that the military will bring in more brute force. See, we are not saying that NAFDAC shouldn't do the enforcement job. Please, there are two different angles to that. You can go and do your enforcement job, but the way you do it also matters a great deal. I don't know how the conundrum ended in Anambra when we had the NAFDAC conundrum and seizing of goods, and they said they went to pay money in the back, and they said they collected money from some people. God knows how that ended. Now we are seeing this again. So we are not saying NAFDAC do not do your enforcement, but it is the way you go about it that matters. You going out there, seizing goods and all of that. Anyway, we'd like to hear NAFDAC's reaction to it before we can get a more rounded feel on it.
This is
because, you see, NAFDAC will not come out and say, oh, we're seizing the contraband goods and everything. But the question is, the military going in there, harassing people, it just smacks of the military regime and military era. And that's why the kind of country we live in, and that's why we complain every time.
Yes. I mean, this is really unfortunate, this incident that occurred. But we would continue to follow up on the story. I'm sure that NAFDAC will release a statement, because we shouldn't be having the military involved in this. Am I correct, Dr. Abati? Should we be having the military in this sort of operation, seizing medication and counterfeit drugs? Isn't it the police? Isn't it the job of the police to accompany? These are the issues.
Look,
but
a section of the Constitution says that the military can be called in aid of civil protection. But they are not supposed to take over the work of the police.
All right, very well. Thank you.
NDLA, they've been saying to fight these drug people and all that, they have a program, whether it's in Onitsha or it is in a trade fair or elsewhere. However, what we must insist upon is that they must follow due process.
Well said.
And must be fair
in
producing, pursuing the mandate and also
let's take this story.